guys, what is YouTube video? Today we're going down to GameStop. If you guys already know, we are going pop hunting today. So if you guys could make sure to smash the like button and hit the subscription, helps the channel immensely. Obviously, we're going to be going down to GameStop and seeing if they have new pops, cards, or anything fun that we don't have for the collection, of course. And like I said, it's been a minute since we popped hunt, and I love going down and looking at the new sets. We have a lot of new sets coming out very soon that I want to keep hunting for and potentially finding. Obviously, I want that the Zoro limited edition Egghead one. Who knows what happened to that one, if it did even drop. It probably did, and I probably missed it just because no one's saying anything. We should have TargetCon either this week or next week. I'm going to have to look at that and make sure I'm prepared to go down and try to get that Soul King Brook wanted poster. Probably that Sonic 2-pack. I did see Tiger Rock, which is a FNAF one. I just haven't read the book series, so I'm kind of hesitant on buying that one. However, let's get on to GameStop though for today's video and see what they do have. Look at this. They got the Joel from The Last of Us. This is the TV show, which is super, super cool to see. Obviously, I do see like Rhina, The Wire. That is the, I guess, newer JJK. They do have this one. We're not going to pick it up, but it is the limited edition Cuddly Finn Jeff for if you play Rivals. There's also like Brooke up there. They have Luffy up here. Keep panning through, more Luffy, Sanji's back there, again, ReZero, Hazbin Hotel, Chopper's up here, again, panning by, Chainsaw Man's, what else do I see? They just have that Chopper, if you want to see back there, you can barely see it, but that's the one with the cotton candy, and they have Vegapunk. Down here, they have like Sakamoto Days, they have Fallout, Freerun back there with Season 2, that's super, super cool. Panning through all of these, nothing I'm seeing really, they have Mace Windu, but nothing in this portion. Then if you come up here, they do have like Hello Kitty, Animaniacs, Goku, One Piece, more random ones up there. Snake is a cool one to really see. Again, panning through all of these, I do see like Daredevil, more random ones, a lot of the One Piece Egghead of Hark. Then if you go over here, they do have like Kaido, the father and son doing the Kamehameha, which is cool. Monkey D. Luffy. Again, panning through all of the random pops, I do see Katana, which we did talk about when they had the other one in the wave, which is supposed to be Johnny Cage, not in the back, of course, but still really cool. Then over here, they do have a couple comic covers, Army of the Dead, Wolverine, Gelatinous Q, Vivian Karu, Vanny. But again, a lot of cool pops, honestly, but let's go back to Australia that we did pick up today because they did have some cool pops to show. Alright guys, so now we're back and going down to GameStop, as you believe. I think that's all we went to in this video was GameStop, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to show off the stuff we picked up. This was something I didn't pick up, but I didn't show because I went down to Five Below and they had this really cool poster of Free, which we're going to crack open now. And when we went there was no pops or anything really to show, so I just didn't show that part. But my sister persuaded me because she said I needed a Freerun poster. Shout out London, she's in my room currently, just not on camera. And I'm gonna just roll back until you guys can. Here we go. There we go. Right there. That's like the best you're gonna get until I put it on the wall. So I have, after the second, or after I show you all the other stuff, I'm gonna show you guys at the end where I think I'm gonna plant it. But I just got to do that, and I will do that probably either on camera or off camera. Probably off camera, just because it's a little bit easier. Maybe I will, just so you guys can see it. I'll make that decision in a little bit. But that is going to be the poster we picked up, which is super cool. Then we're going to show off the pops we did get, which shout out to GameStop for having some good stuff. So the first pop we did end up getting today was going to be my first Aizawa right here, which is super cool. If you've been watching JJK, or not JJK, MHA Vigilante Season 2, they're doing the like flashback of the past of Aizawa and how he kind of got to where he is today. Super, it's an older pop. It's part of that pretty old My Hero wave, but they also been randomly putting stuff at GameStop. So glad I was able to get it. This is a pretty cool one. He doesn't have the, oh no, he does he? No, he doesn't have the goggles on, which if you guys have been watching, he has the goggles in the later one, but he does have his like little scarf wrap thing he does in the show. This is not the metallic on Hot Topic though. This is just the common, very basic, which is cool. You would think I would have had an Aizawa by now, but I guess I never had one. I'm glad I got this for the collection because I do need it. Obviously, there's some pretty cool pops in this set. Again, I love My Hero a lot, especially with watching Vigilantes Season 2 now. It kind of lets you just keep enjoying those old characters. Like, I really like Midnight. Again, I didn't realize how bad Midnight was until I started watching the show. I mean, I did know how bad she was, but, like, I didn't want Vigilantes go crazy. But there's a specific scene you guys know. If you know, you know. But then, man, this is, like, still super cool. Again, Aizawa's backstory, making him a lot cooler of a character. He's going up in the rankings of Aizawa. However, that's not the thumbnail and the part of the video. The main thing we picked up today, which is going to be this from GameStop. Shout out GameStop. They actually had the new Last of Us TV show pops, and we had to grab Joel himself, Mr. Pedro. And this wave has, obviously, the Clicker, Ellie, Joel, and Tommy. Again, I'll show you guys a quick little back of the box. And there's also an exclusive down to, I think, Entertainment Earth of Joel Bloody. But, man, this is such a cool pop. Again, the show, I've already told you guys before. I've had my complaints with the show. Season 1, fine. There was a couple things I didn't like that they cut out or added that I just wasn't fully happy with. But for the most part, season 1 was fine. Season 2, absolutely vile. Disgusting season 2. Ellie or Bella Ramsey should have been recasted. Does not fit the looks of season 2 or the game 2 Ellie at all. And there's that whole scene where she says she wants to be a dad, and that was the stupidest thing on the planet I've ever seen in my entire life. I kid you not.
I'm gonna be a dad.
That was nothing like the game did. I don't know what they were cooking with. I'm gonna be a dad. Disgusting, vile part of the show. I kid you not. That literally was just that horrible moment. They could have done so much better in adapting how the game did it, which they didn't do. But nonetheless, the show still went on, and everyone, either loves season 2 because obviously they don't want to get canceled, or they don't like season 2 because they're just real ones. And yeah, season 2 is I liked some parts. Like, there's the episode, I believe, where Tommy and them are defending the town from all the bloaters. Super cool. That was a cool scene. Doesn't happen in the game, of course, but super cool. There's also, you get the Joel's, death so quickly, and then after that, you're just dealing with Bella Ramsey, and Bella Ramsey's just doesn't contain the level of, aura that Ellie has in Game 2. And you guys probably saw that, because there's, Ellie in Game 2 was a straight menace. She didn't need nobody. She was going crazy. Ellie in the TV show felt like she needed, Dina pretty much every step of the way to do anything. And the fact that they make Jesse, an unlikable character just was bizarre to me, because he was really likable in the game. I don't know what they were doing. But nonetheless, to keep the video fun, we still got Joel. Super cool. Pedro Pascal. This is technically from Season 1. It took them a long time to give us this, set of pops, and I don't know why they didn't do that. Who knows what the reasoning was on not giving us early pops of this show, because again, it came out quite a bit ago, season 1 and 2, obviously. But I did see the clicker recently, and I haven't done that video, but maybe I'll finish off the set when I do get the rest, because again, it's just Ellie, Tommy, and the clicker. But like I've always said I'm still liking it because it's like The Last of Us, but with these sets, they do very basic stuff, he's just holding the strap for his, I believe it's his rifle, or no, it's his bag. I think it should be his rifle. You just can barely tell from the way the pop's at. And you guys will see in the close-up it was, but still super cool. However, that was going to be everything we did pick up from GameStop, and I do hope everyone had an amazing day. We did stream. We are going to have a short out. The video is actually up today. We're kind of on a good track. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be Fortnite or Rivals or who knows what I'll be playing. However, I do hope you have an amazing day, though, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.